Hello all, my name is Piotr, I build guitars. Welcome to my new workspace and welcome to this new project. It's been suggested to me to share a little bit more detail of what I do, how I do it and why. So this is exactly what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to take you through every process of building this guitar and hope you stick around. Okay, let me take you through the plan for this build and I'll explain what I've designed here. So it's a telly, of course it is a telly, but this time I went for something slightly different. Let's start with the body. I'm aiming to build the lightest guitar I can, so I've chosen specific woods for it. And also, as you can see, I've designed relief chambers inside. They may change because the top that I have for it is not the hardest wood ever. It's a spotted beech top, and I'm thinking of connecting these walls just to have more support under the top. So this may change. This is a swamp ash, two-piece swamp ash body blank from Stewmark. It weighs only 3.5 kilograms as a big block, so it will be lighter. And as you can see, it came pre-relict in several places, which is not a problem because it will be easy to avoid those places. It's a lovely piece. It's thinned down to 40 mils, which will work perfectly with a 5mm top. Perfect joint, it's amazing. Now the top is, as I said, spotted beech. It's bookmatched. I'm thinking of cutting out this section here and bringing this spalting closer together. There is room to move the template around. That shouldn't be a problem. Got this from Crimson. I love Crimson. I love their products. This is amazing. It looks great. It weighs only 1 kilogram. Should be perfect. As I said, it's not the strongest wood, so I may need to introduce additional supports under the top here in the chamber. We'll see. Now the neck blank. This is a quarter sawn white cedar. It's not typically used with electric guitars. It's used with acoustic or classical guitars, but not really with electrics. It's very light. It's only 1 kilogram for the whole thing. But I am not concerned with the stiffness at all. One, because there shouldn't be any problems with it, but also I'm going to have a truss rod and 2 stiffening rods around it, so that will not be a problem. And for the fretboard, I have a choice of 3. This is your typical black ebony. Well, it's a classic. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's very black, so tempting. This, however, is a royal blackwood, which is a torrefied Purple Heart, from what I read. It's very stiff, like Purple Heart is. It's brown and black. And I think that for the design that I have in mind, it might be a better choice. This one, I have no clue what it is. It's some sort of Australian wood, but I think I will save it for my base project that is coming up. It's very hard and it looks great, but I think this will be the best choice for this project. Let me explain. So what I want to do for the neck is big block inlays cut into this lovely wood, but slightly differently than I would normally do by buying the blocks, cutting them in and inlaying. I want to do symmetrical blocks that will be same distance from the binding on every marker, and also the same distance from the thread on every marker on each side, so that they look symmetrical. One thing that bugs me in big blocks is that they do not follow the angle of the edge of the neck. These will. So I will try cutting them first and then filling with black epoxy. I guess we'll see what happens. I have to do some tests first before I actually cut into this lovely wood. I like tellies with a twist. This one having a flipped headstock and a flipped bridge pickup as well. We'll see what happens. If I can find a bridge that is very high quality and left-handed, I'll use it. If not, I will rethink that. It's going to be a 72 custom style telly with Gibson style electronics, a single coil in the bridge, and I have a Gibson style mini humbucker for the neck position. It's a typical P90 style route and a humbucker pickup inside. This will be fun. I haven't decided if I want to use this frame or P90 frame. I guess we'll see how it fits with the bridge. If I use a vintage style bridge, this frame will be too big, so it will not really match well. So P90 in this case. But if I use a bigger bridge, like the modern telly bridge, it may fit better, so we'll see. I will be winding pickups myself, as I like to do. I get these kits from England. There's a website called Access RS, and they provide all sorts of different pickup kits and wires and everything you would need for winding. I've got my pickup winder somewhere here. To cut those chambers in the body and the electronic cavities and all that, I need a template because I've got a full telly body template and I want to route it very precisely. So I'm going to make one. This is a 6mm or 5mm? No, it's a 9mm thick, what is it? MDF that I will be cutting the body with. But I'm going to have to transfer the design onto that using some transfer paper. So let me do that quickly and I'll build a template. Right, so I've got some really thin tracing paper here, and what I'll do, I'll stick it on with some masking tape, and I will start with the center line. It's not quite big enough for the entire body, but I don't need entire body on it. I only need chambers to fit in, and I need to mark the position of the potentiometers so I can put the proper template on it and cut it out. That'll be fine. So that's the center line drawn on it. I will draw the outline of the body just a little bit so I can position it on the new template. So that's where the pots are. I can actually follow this line a bit. So I have the reference point and I place the paper on the new template. That I'll take from the template. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so now I will take it off, stick it on the new template, and we'll figure it out from there. Need to align the center line and the edge of the body. These should align, if they do. This shape here will follow. Looks good. Now that I have it all lined up and I've got the scalpel blade, sharp one, I can cut these out and then trace them with a pencil. And this will leave a really nice mark to cut to. Doesn't need to be very straight because I will use files to finalize the shape once it's cut out roughly. Okay, now that this is cut, I will trace it with a pencil. Should go easy, just following the cut. Oh, it doesn't follow the cut, does it? Come on. Now the controls, I think I will just locate with this. And it will be fine. Now the electronics are copied from a Les Paul template that I have from Crimson. I can roughly place them here. And the outline. This is the cavity that will go all the way through, this one. The pots will be mounted to the top, as well as this one for the switch. It will go all the way through just as well. And we'll have a little ledge on the other side for the cavity cover. There you go. Okay, so now I can take the scroll saw and cut out these two cavities. I will not be cutting out these two because I've got templates for it. I will just drill the pilot holes through just to locate them, and then I'll use the proper Les Paul template to cut them out. But these I need to cut out now, so let's prepare the workbench quickly. Okay, I need to drill pilot holes in both these cavities, and then I can put it on the saw and cut it out. Okay, so it works much better when I have the backing of the workbench, of course. Duh. I need to make sure that I'm cutting 90 degrees. It's set to 0, but it doesn't really mean that it's going to be straight. So let me just put some tension on the blade and check it with the square. That's pretty straight, but not 100%. And now it is. Take off the tension, take off the blade, and we can install the template. I'll start with the small cavity. Oh, and we'll see how it goes. Good thing about this particular saw is that it has a really deep throat, so I can easily maneuver the entire template. I was afraid it would be catching on the other side, but it's actually very good. All right, let's go. One thing I forgot is a mask. This is MDF, this stuff is ugly. Even a simple mask like this is better than nothing. So there it is. As you can see, I didn't follow the line very precisely, but it doesn't matter. I will be filing these edges down. Now the second one. And I forgot to draw the additional supports. Of course I did. So let me do that quickly now. It will not be one single large chamber. As I was saying before, I need some more support under the top. So I'll add 2 sections that will separate them into 3 chambers. And at this stage the shape doesn't really matter because the radius of the corner will be the radius of the router bit. And I will use my Iwasaki files. I've got 4, 2 big and 2 small ones. They're all from Crimson. They leave amazing finish, but they can also work really quickly. Let's see how it works. Start with this one and with the straight line. And yeah, this is perfect. So this is where the strap button goes. And I'm going to have to add some material here because the screw that goes into the wood cannot be hanging in an empty space. That wouldn't be strong enough. So I need to remember that. Okay, So these chambers are cut out now. It may be easier to work on the sanded wood rather than the template. The routing process is not perfect anyways, so I'm not worried about the actual surface. One thing that I noticed that I have considered, but it looks worse than I thought it would, is the distance between the edge of the guitar and the edge of the cavity. I think this might be too close to the edge and may not have enough gluing surface. So what I was thinking is that I always have an option of using a guide bush on the router base rather than the bearing of the router bit. But at least for this surface here, this side, the outside of the guitar. But yeah, here it is. It's a template. I think for the next time I'll be ready for the actual bodywork. And I think I will start with the cavities and then do the perimeter. I don't know, I need to think about that. If you have any suggestions on what I could do better or how to do stuff better, more efficiently, or I don't know, safer even, please let me know. I will be more than happy to learn. I do it this way because I've figured out it will be okay. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when I actually work on the body. Love you, bye.